How is everybody doing? I think it's been a minute. I think it's just been 2 weeks, but it feels like it's been a while. If you could hit the thumbs up button when you come in, I'd appreciate that. Oh, Ruby's over there. We did just walk around, so she had a good run around. You want to come say hi, Rubes? She is. I'll show her. Let me see. There's Rubes. Hi Beth, hi Tina, hi Taz the Bulldog, hi Rootless Wonder, hi Vima, hi Sandy, hi Musel, hi Wolfman, hi Miss Patro, Channing Legree, hello, hi everybody, Oni, O'Neill, Sophie, Arc Rosebud, good to see you guys. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the live. I have a few things to talk about, a few things I'm excited about. I'm not sure what's going on with Ruby. Come here, Rubes. Come here. I think she wants to say hi, but she's feeling lazy up there in her seat. Come on, Ruby. Here we go. She wants to come say hi, I think. Rubes. She knows the deal. There we go. There's Ruby. She has a tennis ball she's playing with. How's everybody doing? I've missed a bunch of comments. I'm sorry. You're new to the channel, Linda? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to everybody that's new to the channel. Welcome to all the longtime subscribers. Welcome to the people that are just hanging out, listening to the live, that don't want to comment. Welcome to you guys too. I love hanging out with you guys Sunday afternoon. I try to stick to the usual time as much as possible. Every other Sunday or so. So yeah, for those of you that are new to the channel, that's kind of my regular time. Can't always do it though, so here I am. What did you guys think of the last video? The last two videos, I think. I did a Q&A and then a van life video. Oh, and I made the pizza. Remember we talked about the pizza? Monday morning in Australia. Wow, well, happy Monday morning to you. Grammy E, hello. Stone Girl says hi from Sedona. Oh, Sedona is beautiful. Melissa says hello from Texas. Oh, I can't keep up, guys. Does Ruby get claustrophobic? I don't know. My guess is no, because we go to a lot of dog parks. So I know there are a lot of dogs that never really leave their apartments. So, I mean, it is kind of a small space in here, but she has her own space up there. She's got the whole bed area, and we get outside a lot for walks and hikes, and she actually loves traveling and driving. Like, she loves it, looking out the window. So I don't know for sure, but my guess is that no, she doesn't get claustrophobic. I mean, probably no more than I do. Irish Clover says hello from Austin, Texas. Craig, great to catch you again. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday and a beautiful week. Thank you. You too as well, Craig. I'm going to scroll down because I don't want to get behind. I want to stop and read all the comments, but I want to make sure that I stay up. So if I missed your comment, feel free to put it back in here again. Hi, Emily, Robin from Detroit, Gemma. So I have some. Karen Thompson loves your cooking. Thank you, Karen. Irish Clover, Gemma, hi. Ruby is a Weimaraner cattle dog mix. She's like 38% Weimaraner. Yeah. Mark, my Easter was great. I did get to spend a bit of time with my son. That was really nice. And I also was out in nature and just enjoying the beauty. I feel like this year, spring, it's really springing. It's doing its thing. So I'm really, welcome, Deanna. You said your first live. Welcome. This year, spring, I feel like it's really, I'm noticing the flowers. I think just because of this time last year, you know, it was hard. It was a hard time. So this, Ruby thinks she can play, we're going to play catch in here. Yeah. Welcome. Oh, Dan and Sharon Ertz, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. How are you guys doing? How are you, Dan and Sharon Ertz? How are you guys doing in there? Hey, Pat and Angie and Motley Rue. Oh, I like your name. Nick, OG, hello. Frederica, good to see you. Just jumped in to say hello. Gotta go now. Thanks for coming on and saying hi. It's good to see you. Martina, hello. Patricia. Tina's saying, hey, Dan and Sharon, yeah, Patreon members. It's your first live, Cece. Well, welcome. You said you love watching me. This is the first live. Where am I heading to next? Well, I have been doing a little bit of filming, so you guys will see. I don't like to say where I'm going or where I currently am, just for safety's sake. Thank you. I think a lot of you understand that, and I appreciate that. So, but you'll see on the videos. Yeah. I can say hi, Audrey, Melly. It looks like I'm happy and well, Becky. Yeah, I am. I'm really enjoying spring and this weather and everything. Yeah. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Creative Kimberly, Augustine. If I could choose a superpower, what would it be? You know, I always thought it'd be cool to fly. Like, I've had dreams where I can fly, and it feels so real. And like, birds can fly, and I have this like close association with birds. So I think that I think it would probably be to fly. I don't really want to like know what people are thinking or like any of those kind of things. It's like too much information. But flying, I think I could handle flying. I think flying would be a lot of fun and not come with like a bunch of extra stuff. Ciao, Antonio. Luna New Beginning says hello all. Nellie says hi, Rowan and Ruby Cube. Queenie Coyote, you car camped at Jetty Beach, Jacksonville, Florida. How did that go? Oh, thank you, Martina Brash. Welcome, Henry G. You guys, Ruby's putting on a show for you guys too. She's been hanging out all day, super chill, but you know, she's got to put in her 2 cents. She's like, don't forget me. She's like, I caught this squirrel just for you guys. Did you get it, Rubes? You got the squirrel? Yeah, she got it. Yeah, she's having fun. Yeah, safety first, Cece. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's not that I don't want to share. It's just I got to think about my safety. So, yeah. You're great. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Dan and Sharon. Loving the spring, too. Excellent. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, spring is such an awesome time of year. I love it. Susan, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat and sending love back to you. Thank you, Susan. You said love you guys. Yeah. Good. Long dog tea. Thank you for understanding. Yeah. Oh, Jen, thank you. You said seeing and hearing me makes your day. Good. Luna, you said I love your channel and felt so encouraged from watching you to live in your vehicle full time. Awesome. I love to hear that. It doesn't come with it's challenges. Let me phrase it that way. I hope that I'm able to convey some of those too, because I don't want to just be like, woohoo, it's all just fun and you save money and this and that and you get to travel. Like, there are things like safety and that are kind of a big deal, and logistics and you know, things. There are things, but hopefully I can help with those too. Oh, Ruby. She's in play mode. Now, what else? What else can you chew on, Rubes? Where are your other toys? Oh. Yeah, so, but if I can help encourage somebody that's interested in this lifestyle and help you problem solve some of the challenges that might come up, that's awesome. Yeah. I did not have to buy another coffee maker. I have to clean it out, but it's here. This was this morning's coffee, so I need to clean it out. I made coffee and just got on the road this morning, so yeah. I didn't have to no, it wasn't broken. It was just the Cafe Bustelo, which I should have known that. I used to get that. I had an espresso maker years ago, and that was the kind of coffee I would always get, so I should have known that. But yeah, I've made it again. I just have to put fewer grounds. But thank you. You guys have really helped in all the comments, like helping me figure out that coffee particularly. And yeah. Hi, Carol. Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, safety first, Nick. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you. Tina says, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's see. Oh, yeah, because there's 233 people in here, 60 likes. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, if you guys could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. I think it like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't actually know. It gives me good feedback that you guys enjoy this. Craig, you said you're so pleased. I stand firm with not ever saying where you are in real time. Your happiness and safety are most important. Absolutely, Craig. And thank you for understanding that. Yeah. I mean, I share a lot of my life, but I'm not going to share everything, because something I've learned in life is how important my peace of mind is. And so if I ever feel like my safety is compromised, that affects my peace of mind. So I'm not going to trade that in. I'm just not. And so two things I've learned are like that we as humans kind of like get us into like anxious mode are, am I safe and am I loved? And I learned this when I was teaching, and it was actually about children, and that oftentimes when children act out in class, they're wondering if they're safe and they're wondering if they're loved. And so you can actually do, it was something called conscious discipline. Becky Bailey, just to give her credit, it's a woman, Becky Bailey, she kind of created this curriculum, but I loved what she was talking about, and it's our brain states and the different parts of our brain and how they operate. And so if you're wondering if you're loved, it's like triggers that emotional part. If you're wondering if you're safe, it triggers the like fight or flight. And so there's not a lot of peace of mind if you're wondering either of those things. And so, yeah, I'm not going to compromise that. That was kind of a long-winded response, but I'm glad you understand. Yeah, right. Ruby is. Pay attention to me. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna scroll down because I think I've gotten behind a little bit. Robin Raymond, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. Becky, you said, I don't look a day over 30. Woohoo! Strawberry wine, you think being invisible at a whim, that would be cool, strawberry wine. Yeah, that would be cool, being invisible at a whim. However, I feel like I would end up like being tempted to be sneaky and like eavesdrop or like stuff like that. Like, I don't know that I'd want... It would be cool. It would be, that's the other one, flying or invisible. But yeah, flying just feels like it's just nothing but fun. Yeah. But invisible might be a second choice, or like an cloak of invisibility, like the hobbits had. Yeah. You like the dog? Ruby. Ruby's very likable. Thank you, Arc Rosebud. You said thumbs up, everyone, please and thanks. Okay, let me see. I'm going to scroll down, you guys, just because I don't want to get too far behind. Sorry if I'm skipping over. Feel free to come back and like say hi after I get to the bottom again. Jen Thompson, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Willie, you said you look like I'm from Oregon. Actually, I was born in Eugene. Fun fact. Yeah, I didn't spend long there, but I grew up on the East Coast mostly. But yeah, I was born in Oregon. Okay, let me get down to the bottom here. Wendy, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I hope you and Ruby had a blessed Easter. Have a coffee on me. Thank you. And I hope you had a blessed Easter as well. And I absolutely will. I love my coffee. You guys know that. I'm scrolling. Okay, I got to the end, so feel free. I'm going to try to keep up, okay? Yeah, try to keep up. Am I on the... Oh, I'll be my own moderator here. There we go. Hey, Sage, it's been a long time. You said, hi, Rowan and Ruby. I hope you are well. You've been away for a month with little service, so I've been trying to catch up on your adventures. Thank you for catching up. And you've been away. I hope it was doing something fun. That's awesome. It's good to see you. How's Max? Someday, Sage, I would love to get to Australia. I would love to. And we can maybe have a visit. It looked like you're about to say, like, the life of Vinny. I'm trying to, but you don't know how to say where, but you were about to say that. that was, I'm not sure I read that. I have to slow down. I'm trying to keep up, so I'm like moving on fast pace. I have something exciting to show you guys though. Yes, Cece, thank you for keeping me on track. You love your French press? Yes. Okay, do you guys see this? Hi, Shaquille Turner. Hi, Hope. Thanks for, Hope, I think I saw a comment earlier. It might have had a lot of strawberries. Thanks for coming back through again. Abdul, that's fine. That's, people are, I'm gonna just, yeah. Well, say hi to your cousin. Corinne Canconin, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Oh, and Victory, I like this, is it an emoji? A sticker? I'm not sure what that's called, but thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Emily. I escorted him to the door. Yeah, so rude. All right, I'm gonna scroll down. I just want to make sure, because I want to make sure I'm keeping up here. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Harley Visor. You can't wait until I get to 100K. Step by step, day by day. I used to sing this song, inch by inch, row by row. Who knows that song? That was one of my preschool songs. Tech 5, you keep asking me this question over and over again. If you watch my videos, you'll know the answer to that. So, yeah, you don't need to keep asking if I have kids. Yeah, thank you, Hope. Hope is on it. Okay, all right, I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. Oh, Dolly. Thank you so much for the super chat, Dolly. It says, hi, Rowan, your journeys are amazing. Ruby is so sweet. I hope you're having a great spring. Thank you, you're so sweet too. And yeah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the journeys, and I'm having a wonderful spring. I hope you're having a great spring as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rosemary. You said, keep shining. You're wonderful. Okay, look at this. Can you guys see it? Ugh. Can you guys see this? Woohoo! I don't know. It's getting a little warm in the van, so I'm hoping I'm not like sweaty. Showing off my new merch. But yeah, what do you guys think? Can you see my shirt? You love it, Hope? Queenie, you can see it? Yeah. Do you like the logo? It's backwards. Oh no, I don't know how to, wait, no. I don't know how to get it right. But I'll take a picture. I showed it on Patreon yesterday. You guys love it? It's backwards. Okay, well, it's not backwards in real life. Well, this is real life. This is real lifetime life. But if you were here in person, it wouldn't be mirror imaged. Like if yeah, I think you guys know what I'm saying. Get in the mirror. I don't have a mirror, Queenie. I don't have a mirror, actually. I don't have a mirror. You love it, Rootless Wanderer? Yeah. Oh, good. You love it. It's backwards. Okay, I'll put a picture up on the channel. So this is the new, some of you noticed that on the channel I have a new logo. I've updated my channel logo. It's based off the one that I just like sketched out really quickly, but I worked with a graphic designer and just said, can you kind of update this? And so it's also changed to the colors red and green. So the Phoenix is actually like a strawberry as well. So it incorporated my absolute love of strawberries along with the Phoenix, and added a star above it. So that's on the channel. It's something that was just fun. I felt like it was time. Coiny, that's funny. You love the merch, Harley Visor? Awesome. But then also it incorporated the, which if you go, I took it down because I'm doing a lot of like updating, but my old merch had I Choose Joy and hashtag van life. Actually, it used to say hashtag car life. So now this is the official full logo. Well, no, because that one's in black ink with red and green. So yeah. You like it? It's good. Yeah, sorry it's backwards. I didn't even think about that. I'm probably backwards too, but it's all good. And it's exciting. So I will be launching a website soon, and it'll have some handmade things for sale as well as a blog post David Frenier, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Oh, and I like the hug emoji. Hugs. Yeah. Thank you, Carrie. You said you joined Patreon yesterday to support you yesterday. Yay, merch. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks. Welcome to Patreon. Good to see everybody. I have to slow down. I just had some coffee. Ruby's actually licking the rest of my coffee, so Rubes. I don't think there's much there, but yeah. Put the shirt on the website. I will. I'm gonna have some shirts. There's a couple other things that'll be in a couple weeks, so I'm pretty excited to show you guys my website. That's super exciting. And oh, good idea, Cece. That's a brilliant idea. You said put a small thrifting portion on your site of cool things I found. Yeah, and I was gonna make stuff. Sage, you said Max as well. You traveled in your van and loved every minute. That made my day, Sage. That's awesome to hear. That's awesome. That's wonderful. I love that because you've been around the channel since in the early days, and I remember when you were getting your van ready to travel, and I love that you're doing it and that you're loving it. That's awesome. Yeah. Yay. You guys love the shirt. So the shirt will be in different colors. There's a lot of stuff in the works, but the website will be coming up in a couple weeks. It does have like a vlog post part too, which will be nice. It's an outlet for me just to kind of like do a little bit of writing. Then there might be an occasional recipe card on there, and then there will be an area for me to sell things that I've made or thrifted. I love that idea. And yeah, or like I have a few ideas. I'm not going to share them all, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Sage. Oh, Keelan, you said hi from Ireland. Come home soon. I would love to go back to Ireland, and I plan to. I just don't know when, but yeah, and I want to go for longer next time. I mean, yeah, it's definitely like on the horizon. That's how I feel. Yeah, it's so sweet that you said come home soon. That's how I felt when I was there. Hope, you said, did I dye my hair? This is like I did a pink rose gold for brown. It's not permanent, but it's something I like to do once in a while. Yeah, it's overtone. I might keep it this way for a little bit. It's just fun, switch it up. It's not sleeveless. It has regular sleeves. This is yeah, I just do this. And it's hot. It's hot in here right now. Things are greening up. Birds are chirping. Ruby, what's going on? Come here, Rubes. Feels like spring in South Central Alaska, cloudy and 45. Oh, that sounds actually really nice right about now. It's really warm here. Hi, Kita. Good to see you. Look at this. Look. Ruby. You're totally here for it. I love it, Cece. That's awesome. I love it. The website sounds great. Looking forward to it. You love the thrifted idea? Yeah. That's brilliant. Hope, was that your idea? I want to make sure I give credit. But yeah, thank you. I've thought of that with like teacups, like maybe selling teacups, because I love teacups. But I don't need as many as I would love to collect, but maybe I could collect and sell teacups too. But yeah, the website will be a place for just kind of things that I feel inspired. I'm going to be doing the mailing of stuff, and I am notoriously not great at mailing stuff. So that's the big challenge for me, guys. But I'm going to really try to like be on it. And the other thing is that I'll be carrying stock around with me. So it might be like there's 10 items, and when they're gone, they're gone. Just because that might be all that I can keep up with. Like the hats, it will be a place I can sell the hats. And then the big thing is that it's where I'll be able to sell the cookbook. And I am determined to get a cookbook out in September. And so the website will be where I can sell that cookbook. So that's really exciting. I'm really excited for that. But it'll give me time to kind of figure out how it all works with the shipping and for you guys, like a payment situation and all that. I want to work out all those details before I get the cookbook up. So yeah, so that's happening. Ruby is she was born December 31st. Ruby, That's my water. Did you drink all your water? She was born December 31st, 2023. It's like 1, 2, 3, 2, wait, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's what it is. Yeah. 12, 31, 23. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's her birthday. All right, I'm gonna, oh, Y Moon Travels. Yes. Yeah, the best, yeah, I know. I love that. Yeah. Okay, I'm scrolling down, guys. I got way behind. I'm so sorry. Oh, I had to stop at the strawberries. Are my bangs growing? My bangs aren't. They're growing. There they are. That's why the side part. I'm so silly. I don't know. Yep. You like it? You like it, LR? Yeah. Yeah, I just parted it different. It's a little more, so the bangs are there. I'm growing them out. I love bangs on other people, just not, it's not for me. I always think of it, but I had bangs when I was a kid, and I think that I always wanted to have long hair. But I chewed on my hair, so my mom would just cut it really short. And so I think I like the bangs, like I want bangs, but then I'm like, no, I actually want to grow it out. Like, so yeah. Let me scroll down here. Will I deliver to Australia? I think so. I think it's international shipping. I think. That's what I'm going for anyway. Hey, Victoria Joy, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for being on the live. You can't wait for the cookbook and you don't even really cook all that much. Well, hopefully there'll be some recipes for everyone in there. Yeah. Let's see. Please hit the like button, says Victoria Joy. Hi, Gayla Faye. All right, I'm scrolling down. Are you still thinking about the 4x4 pickup with camper attached? You guys will see. I've alluded there's a big home on wheels upgrade. It's coming. It's going to be a few months. I'm anxiously waiting, and yeah, you guys, look. I'm trying to wait patiently. I'm excited. You guys will see about it. It's exciting. It's exciting. And yeah. So I'm going to scroll down just because I want to make sure I'm keeping up. So, oh, this went well. Okay. Rebecca Plasters, you said, did I reschedule the Oregon meetup? You were out of town the other time, but I think you saw you were going to choose a new time. You'd love to come if it works out. Yeah. So, yeah, I did. I do some Patreon meetups, and I've postponed that one for now, and I haven't set up a new date yet. But I will put something out on Patreon about that. Yeah, you didn't miss it, and it'd be great if we could find a time that everybody can make it. Yep. Oh, it's okay, Hope. You said, when will the website be up? Sorry about all the no problem about the questions. I don't mind. Sorry if I missed some, but the website will be up probably in about, I'll probably do like a preview on Patreon just to get a little bit of feedback, and then so maybe in about 2 weeks, early May. Yep. I'm also have to be ready to like mail stuff, so there's that too. So yeah. I'm not exactly sure how the timing of everything will work. Yeah, in May. Yeah, yep. Sometime in May for sure. Flower Child Beth, you said, thank you for sharing your van life. You did it at 23 before it was a thing, but didn't do anything too fancy in the old 69 Ford van. Looking forward to it. Morels are popping up in Illinois. Come forage. I love morels. The only morel I've ever seen was in New England, actually. It was amazing. Yeah. Just to see it. It was actually growing in, just in the lawn, like somebody's lawn. It was pretty cool. Your cookbook will be like a survival guide to you. That's awesome, Victoria Joy. And Flower Child Beth, that's cool. I'm happy to share, and that's cool that you did that. A 69 Ford van, that's cool. This is a 2010, so that was like, it's like, what is the word? Relative? Ancestor? Thank you, Kita. Kita said, double tap to like the live. Yeah. Let's see. You're anxiously waiting as well. I know. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there's patience. What is it? Patience is a virtue. Yep. And so it's hard sometimes when you have to be patient, but yeah, it's okay to exercise that muscle. Look who calmed down. Kate said, is Ruby a lab? Ruby has no lab in her. She wore herself out with all her mischief. Hello, Anne. Yeah, Kate, Ruby is Weimaraner, cattle dog, basset hound, and then like 6 other dogs. But those are like the main 3. That's like 85% of her. Yeah. Hi, Olive Tom. Good to see you. You miss seeing the merch, but you sure it's wonderful? Darn laundry. Here it is. It's backwards though. Ugh. I feel like this is not the most flattering camera angle, but it is what it is. I'm just all about the t-shirt anyway, but it's backwards. If you could see it. Yeah, so there it is. There'll be some shirts, there'll be some other things. Yeah. Thank you, Emily. I do, Becky. Victoria, you said, I'm so excited and can't wait for the upgraded home on wheels. I'm excited too. I'm excited to show you guys. Yeah. Rebecca, you said you need to run, but all good news. Yeah. You're welcome, Hope. Sage, you said you love the new logo and shirt. If you'd make it to Australia one day, I'd love to meet up with you. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, they were being rude to you, Hope? Oh, no. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I timed somebody out. They were being a little rude. Flat rate is cheap when shipping? Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Cece. That's good to know. You'll have to wait, LR. Hi, Pam. Hi, Mama Nina Cooks. He said hello from California. Awesome. Oh, Rootless Wanderer says, right, Victoria Joy, I can't wait to see the new rig. P.S. Thanks for being such a great mod. Not easy these days, LOL. I agree. Thank you, Victoria Joy. Thank you to all the mods. And Victoria Joy, thank you so much for being on this live. And I have awesome mods. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, you're in the military and this is the cheapest way to go when mailing. Flat rate, is that what it is, CC? I'll have to figure it out. It might be a while. That's the only thing, you guys. The turnaround time might be a little while. Because I'm thinking what might work for me is to have like one day of the week that I ship stuff. I just think that might be how I have to do to make, like Mondays is when I like compile all the orders, go to the post office, mail stuff out. So that might add on, I think like 10, so when you place your order, it might be 10 to 14 days before it gets delivered. So, and that's domestic. I don't know about international. It'll probably be more like 3 weeks. So I apologize for that, but that's just, I'm being realistic. Just because of my life, I don't know that I can get to a post office every single day. So I think doing once a week to the post office, like I'll just designate a like post office day. But I think that within 10 to 14 days, I'll be able to, I can commit to that. I hope that works for you guys. Yeah. Have a good night, Karen. Hi, Live in Color. Oh, David, Taurus, me? I am actually. Hi, Wicked Awesome Cards from Mass. Do I remember where I got Bonnie? Where I saw a comment and I was gonna respond. Somebody commented about my tea kettle and I was gonna find the link and put it in there, but I was like driving when the comment popped up and I didn't ever go back and find the link and do all that. But my tea kettle, the brass one or the gold, it's hanging up right there, but I think, is that the tea kettle that you're talking about? That is from Amazon and I got it about a year ago from Amazon, and I looked up gold stainless steel, because I think it's stainless steel, gold tea kettle, large gold tea kettle, because I wanted a big one. And so yeah, it should pop up, but actually it pops up in silver, and then you have to go to one, when you look at the listings you'll see like other colors available. So yeah, Thank you, Live in Color. Or is it Live in Color? Live in Color. You said, I'm a sweetheart. Love the videos. Thank you. That means a lot. Hi, Lainey. Hi, Dr. Hassan. Oh. We're going to time you out. Victoria Joy said, yes, Rowan, I think you have a May birthday, if you remember from last year. Yep, I do. I do. My birthday. I have a May birthday. Yep. Yeah. You popped in quickly, too. You're off to bed. It is what it is. Oh, have a good one, Catherine. Thanks for coming on and saying hi. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's cool, Hope. Nice. Kita, yes, a new home on wheels, a big upgrade, but it'll be a couple months. So I'm kind of alluding to it in a few videos. I thought a lot about it, and I love this lifestyle. And so, you know, it's my tiny home. I'm investing in a tiny home, and it just happens to be one on wheels because I want the ability to like move around and stuff. So super exciting. I'm really excited to show you guys, and it means that this is the life I'll be living as long as I can be living it. And you know, someday we'll have like a place to garden and things like that, but I'm not sure where yet or what that'll look like. So yeah, that's what's coming. Mirrored can be mirrored easily. Okay, yeah. So, well, it's printed the right way. Yeah. Hi, Lady Love. Rebecca P said, "Do I still camp in Washington State? You love watching the videos in the beautiful state of Washington." I do. I love camping everywhere in the Pacific Northwest. Washington definitely is beautiful. I love the area up near Snoqualmie Pass. Becky and Bandy's Big Adventures, you guys just really inspire me. One of these days you're going to be able to go do van life. You're saving up money and looking for a van, and you just really thank you for the inspiration. Absolutely. You can do it. You can do it. And it means a lot to me to be an inspiration. Absolutely. Yeah, having a dog is nice. Good evening, Diana Del Popolo. You love my laugh, Irish Clover. It makes you smile. I'm glad. I'm glad that like when I'm experiencing like joy and laughing, that can also like make people happy. Like that's like so cool. Like I love hearing that. It makes me a little like shy, but like I love hearing that. Somebody mentioned Ruby or having a dog, so see? Yeah. Yes, Rubes. Ruby Dooby. She's like, what do you want from me? I thought you wanted me to calm down, and now you're bothering me? Oh, media mail for shipping books. You know, I'm not sure. That's something to look into for when I get the cookbook done. Yeah. Hi, Virginia from the Netherlands. Corrine says, hi, Rowan and Sleeping Ruby. Sure enjoy following you around. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming on the adventures. What's my favorite thing to cook in the van? That's a tough one. In the van? Because there are certain things I like to cook over the campfire. Like mac and cheese is really good in the cast iron pan over the campfire, I've learned. And pizza, actually. But in the van, I like making soups in the van because it's fairly easy and it's set it and forget it. Like once you get the soup going and it just has to simmer, like it's nice just to have something cooking as long as it's not too hot out, but I usually don't make soups I like making soup in the colder weather. So it's nice to have them cooking for about half an hour and just like chill, and then it warms up the van, and then I love that time. It's like it just, I don't know, it's just so homey. It like warms my heart to have food on the stove cooking and just be waiting for it. I love that feeling. It like reminds me of my childhood of like waiting for dinner time. and having food, or like the oven too, but I have that stovetop oven and I can't relax quite as much because I'm always a little worried it's gonna like collapse on itself. It works, but I can't quite, I don't like to like get too far away from it just in case, because it heats up. But to have soup simmering, I can put that on the burner. I keep pointing up here because that's where my burner is, like there. I'm like, there it is. And then I can come relax back here and watch something or read something, and I just soup. So I guess soup, we'll just say that. I'm gonna scroll down. Oh, Kelly B, yes, I most likely have a trip in the works coming up, another overseas trip. Not Ireland. I'll be going somewhere different. It's not 100% sure, but it is likely, and I won't say where, but I will film it. You guys will see. Yeah, yeah. I'll get back to Ireland, just not this trip. Yeah. Vicky, you said hi from Puyallup. Give Ruby a hi for me. Nice. That's not far from Tacoma. Actually, if you are shipping t-shirts, ground advantage from USPS can't be beat. Ground advantage. Okay, but how long does it take? Because if I'm only mailing once a week, and then I don't want it to take like more than 2 weeks. How long? I'll check it out. Ground from USPS. Yeah. Yeah, because definitely like the cost, but I think that the shipping will be worked into like payment. So when you guys purchase the shirt, it'll all get worked out for shipping. So whatever that service is probably what. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it all out. The mailing schedule sounds great. That's awesome, Cece. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for being supportive of that. I know it would be like I've had to create kind of like some schedules and routines and boundaries, because otherwise it's like that's something I've learned about kind of like working for yourself. Even DoorDash, I mean, it was like every time I'm like, I could be DoorDashing right now, I could be doing this right now, I could be doing that, and I have to like work in like, okay, Monday will be mailing day, and I'm not thinking about it the rest of the week, and that way it kind of frees up to be able to do other stuff on the other days. So yeah, thank you for understanding that. Kita, you said mods are doing a great job. They are. Yes, thanks for giving them a shout out. Vegas Billy, we love watching the videos. Nice. Possibly Hope. I might in the future be looking for some more. I generally start with Patreon members for mods. Yeah, you said, can I be a mod for you? I might in the future add a few more. Yeah. Victoria Joy said, check out Rowan's Patreon too. Yeah. Thank you, David. Today's your birthday, sweet Richard. Happy birthday to you. Karen, thanks for coming on and hanging out. You said it's almost 12:45 a.m. here in the UK. You're off to bed. Rowan and Ruby love the videos. Thanks for hanging out. That's pretty late or early. Depends how you look at it. But thanks for hanging out. Yeah. That's the one. Oh, good, Bonnie. That's what I always say. I'm like, if you really want to answer, the lives are probably the best place, unless I like dedicate to a Q&A. The lives are really the best place to get the answers. So I'm glad you came through and asked about the teapot, the tea kettle. Yeah. Roof rack for the van for merch. Possibly. Now that's a good idea. Yeah. Yep. Media mail. Okay. I'll check that out. Yeah. I think I'm behind, so I want to scroll down a little bit here too. 227 likes. Yeah, I am behind because now it's 260. Let's see if we can get it up to 300 likes, guys. Yeah. I'm scrolling down, scrolling. So if I'm missing your question, feel free to put it in again. I just, yeah, van life is so good for dogs. Max gain more confidence with unknown people, but still not a fan of young kids. Yeah. Yeah, Ruby sometimes, if there's like a toddler and they're like making a lot of noise, like high-pitched noise, she's kind of like, yeah, she's not sure, just because I don't think she's been around a lot of toddlers, but yeah, she's definitely well socialized, except for that. And then bicycles. She's not fond of, she likes bicycles. She's just not sure what to think of bicycles. Yeah. Sana, I can give you a shout out. Yes. Denise Carter, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Ark Rosebud, you said, yeah, I agree, David. She has an awesome bunch of people that care about her from far away. Absolutely. I feel absolutely blessed. I never could have imagined to have this in my life, as part of my life. You guys coming along, me sharing adventures, to be able to even go on adventures, to be able to share, and to have my journeys and adventures well received, and to have you guys showing support in all the ways that you do. I'm beyond blessed. I mean, I really can't say it enough. Like, I get moved with gratitude for my life. And no, it's not always easy. Van life isn't always easy. I lost both my parents this last year. Hasn't been easy. You know, it's not like there's been some hard financial times, like not at this point, but like when I was like door dashing, struggling, there was a struggle point. But where I am right now, today, I feel absolutely blessed. Thank you guys, to each and every one of you guys. And I mean that. I really absolutely mean that, because I'm very grateful for my life. And if I can somehow help out, whether, you know, I love hearing about people that are interested in van life or cooking, or just even, you know, that people look forward to the videos. Like, I'm humbled by that, because I'm like, really, me? My amateur camera ability and this and that. But I mean, yeah, I'm humbled and I'm very grateful. Thank you. I'm gonna, it's butane, yes. My stove, it's butane, or, actually no, this one is just butane. I like butane. I like the compactness of the butane. I did have one, the first van that I had, it was either propane or butane, but the propane was like attached by this, like, you had to, like, it stuck out. And so I started getting the butane canisters for that. And I realized butane is just easy. It makes the stove very compact, and to me, I felt like the flames were a little more like whereas the propane, they're a little more like, I don't know if that makes sense. So I liked it where you turn it on and it's like yeah. So yeah. You're excited for the new home on wheels, Susan Carter? Awesome. Hi, Kathy E. What kind of van do I have? I have an E350, a Ford Econoline E350 series. And so what I've learned is that it has to do with like the motor. So it's like a super heavy duty motor. So it's designed for weight. It was a passenger van. I sometimes say cargo van, and I've been corrected. And just because to me that's a similar size to work with, but cargo vans wouldn't have all the windows. So this is a passenger van. I did have all the seats removed. I removed them, some of them myself, and then I was like, what am I going to do with them? And I ended up going to a junkyard, and they were happy to remove them because they can resell them. And I was happy to have them out of the van. And, but this van is designed to like make short trips with lots of weight, like passengers, 12 passengers. So I think the E350 has to do with like the engine durability. So yeah, this van is a trooper. Let's see, I'm gonna scroll down. Ruby's channel should have merchandise too, maybe customized dog collar, violets and roses. That's cool. That's a good idea. I like that. I might be able to like make some. I do have some stickers. I have some Ruby stickers. I wasn't gonna say that, I was just gonna surprise you guys, but there are some Ruby stickers that will be for sale. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down. You love the updated berry phoenix, the phoenix berry logo? It's not a strawberry, it's a phoenix berry. All right, I'm scrolling down. Hi, Stacy Sue Wagner. 290. Oh, it's up to 317. You guys, thank you for getting it to over. Yeah, thank you, you guys. You're awesome. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up button. Oh, okay, you ordered a Forest t-shirt of rock. They're far behind on their orders. They're in Canada. It doesn't matter how long. Okay, so that eases my mind. So that's good to know that you guys aren't expecting it to be like next day delivery. Yeah. And also, like, I don't know. I'm gonna work with like numbers because I don't want to over order and invest the money in that. So I might err on the side of like not having enough at first. So it'll be like out of stock possibly, but then I'm gonna work out all the details. So thank you for the patience and the understanding with that. Yeah. I would, Karen. I was thinking about that. You said after making the pizza with pineapple, would I ever try one from a pizza place? Absolutely, yes. And I actually was thinking about it. That was my first time making it, and I just was like, okay, ham, pineapple. I think what I would do is I would saute or grill. Some people said to grill, but I think I might like try to caramelize the pineapple with some onions, like caramelized pineapple and onions, and then and maybe the ham, even caramelize it a little bit. And then I would do barbecue sauce, and then I would do cheese on top. So instead of tomato sauce, I might do a barbecue sauce, caramelized ham, pineapple, some onions, and cheese on top. That's what I'm gonna try next, I think. Or bacon. The bacon was good too. Or chicken. Susan Carter, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Victoria Joy, you said, has everyone seen Just Ruby's dog channel? That's right. Ruby has a channel too. A great big hug out to you, Rowan. Hugs. Thank you, Cindy Lou. Pamela Denise, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. You said, hi, Rowan and Ruby. Love you too so much. Sending lots of love back to you too, PJ. Thank you. Sorry, I'm kind of scrolling fast. I think I got behind a little bit. Bonnie, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm glad I could answer your kettle. Come back on another live if you're having trouble finding that. I do think it's somewhere there is a link for that kettle, but the video was from like a year ago. But if you're not able to find it, come back on a live and let me know, and I will try to like link it somewhere. It just takes me a while to figure it out. So I think you can do it if you Google gold tea kettle, yeah, on Amazon. Yeah. You're welcome, Go Diva review. You said I seem like such a wonderful woman. Thanks for all of your content. You're welcome. Absolutely. And thank you. Rootless Wanderer said, you deserve it, Rowan. You've worked very hard and we're all here because we enjoy your content. Thank you. And David, you said thank you. You said well deserved. Thank you. Yeah. You have to go now, but have a good day or night. Thanks for coming on, Hope. And have a good night as well. Or day. Wait, you said it's late. You said you're in Australia. So have a good night and morning tomorrow. And day tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, hugs. Hugs. I didn't stand up for that one. Oh, Tamara, you said you're so authentic. That's why we love you. Oh, thank you. Cheryl, thank you so much for the super chat. When am I doing another live on Patreon? Sometimes it's a service thing, like finding Wi-Fi. I wanted to go, was it Friday night? I don't even, and I'm a little like, I'm having a hard time keeping track of what day of the week it is too. But I will be doing one soon, Cheryl. And I have something fun planned for. Not bingo, because the last couple times I've said bingo, it hasn't actually worked out. So this isn't bingo. This will be something else. It's right there. I'm looking at it. I won't say anymore. But the next one will be. Yeah. Yep. Oh no, my Duolingo. Let's see. Okay. You need to make some family phone calls. Thanks for letting you drop in. Take care. Take care as well, Stacy Sue, and enjoy your family phone calls. I love family phone calls. I love those. Paula, were you asking about van life? I think you should. Absolutely go for it. Yeah. Thank you, Roseanne. Alan. Oh, you like the green glasses? Yeah, I like the shape of these ones. So many people out here care about you and the rubes. You bring happiness to many and your beautiful smile. Thank you, Corrine. Yeah. Am I scared of driving? I love driving, Paula. That doesn't bother me. I absolutely love driving, actually. Sometimes, you know, I've realized about 6 hours a day is kind of like my comfort zone. And I might break that up at like 2 hours, take a little break, 2 hours. But I can power out 10 if I need to. Much more than that, it is too much. But I love driving. I love getting in the car and knowing I have like an hour to 3 hours of driving. I love that. And Ruby loves it too. Like once she realizes that and she's like, okay, well, we're not going to the DOGPA, okay. Once she figures out we're like on one of those long drives, she just curls up. She looks out the window. I mean, she loves it too. It's like relaxing for both of us. So yeah, there she is. Another nap. You have to go, Karen. Have a good night, Karen. My amateur camera abilities is what sets me apart. It's so transparent, so raw. You don't find very many people in this life that are as welcoming and inspiring as you. The channel is perfection. Thank you, Cece. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you like the amateur camera abilities. I mean, I try. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna up my editing, or I'm gonna do this, and then I'm just me. So thanks. Yeah. You just got on his Boundless Agape. Welcome. You said you just got on. Hi, Rowan. Ooh, ruby magnets. That's a good idea. Have a good night, Erica Brown. You found the exact stove on eBay, except it's blue. You love it. That's awesome. Yeah, I love it too. It's called Eureka. I've started tagging. Well, in the last video, I tagged a couple. Not this last video, the video before. I've tagged a couple things because people ask sometimes. They're like, "Where can I get that?" And so I've tried to tag them. So if you hit like, there's like a store or something like that, I'm just trying that out. So the stove is tagged in there for people that are interested in that. Yeah, ruby stickers. Yeah. Hi, stay tuned. Rowan, you accomplished so much. You're really impressed. Be proud, Nancy. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down. Alicia Mendoza, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, yay! And I like the person. Woo! Thank you. I just want to keep doing that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow. And Alicia said, "Hey, Rowan, I really enjoyed your pizza video." Oh, good. That's awesome. I like hearing that because I've done a couple cooking on the campfire videos, and I'm like, you know, but that's what I do. That's my life. And so I love, thank you. That means a lot that you enjoyed getting that feedback, that you guys like them, like those videos. You know, it's just kind of simple. I keep thinking I gotta go like do something amazing, and then I'm like, or I'm just gonna show and share and have you guys join my campfire cooking, because that's what I enjoy. You had to Google why Americans say onion. It might be my East Coast accent too. Onion. I said this on the last live. There's a bunch of words. Material, I guess. Bagel. I don't know. Orange. I think, you know, you have to Google why American. I think we all have different accents, and I think it's a beautiful thing that we all pronounce things a little bit different. It makes things interesting. Yeah, so I don't know why it is, but, well, I do know why that I say that. I think it's from the East Coast upbringing. How did I like the pizza dough without the eggs? Could I, I've never tried that pizza dough with eggs, so it came out pretty good. A bunch of you suggested using the chia seeds. Flax seeds was one, and that's a brilliant idea. And I'd actually said that on the package, but I didn't have any flax seeds. And it crossed my mind, because I had the chia seeds. I was like, I wonder if I could, because those are kind of gelatinous. And I was like, I wonder if I could use some of those in there instead of the eggs. But then I was worried if I did that and it didn't turn out and it would just be like a whole flop. And I thought it was safer to not try that. But then you guys commented that I could have used the chia seeds. So thank you for teaching me something. And it was good to know that like my idea would have worked. That was like affirming too. And so thank you for sharing that and saying that. That's awesome. Next time I will put the chia seeds in there. Yeah. And I did, somebody at one point had sent me some egg replacer, but it was all gone. So they commented that. They were like, why didn't you use the egg replacer? I don't have it anymore, but I did get some more recently. So I have that too, just to have on hand. Yeah. Ham and pineapple and onions are good on anything. Victoria Joy, you said, check out Rowan's Patreon channel if you haven't already. It's a great community. It is. It's a wonderful community. Paula, I think I'm behind because I've seen you answer this a few times. Should you do van life? I think you should go for it. Yeah. Thank you, Roseanne. You like the new hair? I forget what it was called, but it's like a, I don't know, burgundy or something. I'm gonna scroll down. Pineapple on pizza is very common in Australia. Thank you, Vera. I'm gonna scroll down. I want to make sure that I'm staying all caught up. I'm not too far behind. Whoa, I think I'm really far behind. Okay, sorry guys. Scrolling. I'll go back a little bit here. You're looking forward to the new merch with the new logo. Excited for your new website coming soon. Thank you, Victoria Jo. I'm excited too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, here's a question. Would I ever come back to NYC? You're very dog friendly. Of course. I love New York. I love New York. I've grown up, the two areas, they're fairly just like an hour or two from New York, different directions. But yeah, and I love New York. I remember going there as a kid, and yeah, I love it. So yes, I will absolutely be back to New York. It feels like it's probably my favorite city, to be honest. Not, I don't know. I love Seattle too. There's a lot of, Portland's cool. There's a lot of cities. I liked Atlanta for the time I spent there. Tallahassee, I actually really liked, actually. But yeah. Oh, Dublin. We can't forget Dublin. And there's so many cities. Oh, Minneapolis was an amazing city. But yeah, New York has got a special place in my heart. Fraggle Rock said, hello friends, I'm happy to be here. Happy you're here too. I like Fraggle Rock VHS. That's so old school, the VHS. I love it. Yeah, moderator. Oh, thank you, Cece. You said I have the best skin. I think some of it's the lighting. I'm not using any like filter or anything, but but thank you. I put rosehip oil whenever I remember. I have like a few, I try to keep it like I have some in my little toiletry bag. I have some that's like in my little thing here. So I have some up in the front, and so when I think of it, I try to put it on my face. Rosehip oil, it is good for the skin. But other than that, that's about it. You said I look happy, Paula. Thank you. Girl Dad Cooking Up Deliciousness said, hit that like button if you haven't. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good evening, stormy weather. Yeah, Minneapolis. Woo! I really liked my time there. That was pretty cool. I went there, it was towards, I think last August I was there, and the weather was so nice. It was so refreshing because it was really hot in a lot of other places, but it was really refreshing. David, you're asking about upstate New York, the Adirondacks. I've been there a little bit. I would love to explore more in that area, and yeah, I think it's really beautiful. I've been to Lake George. I went canoeing on Lake George. That was nice. You'd like to add some Kalamata olives to your pineapple and ham pizza. Add some salt to contrast the sweet. Fresh caramelized pineapple is so good. It isn't sweetened. Yeah, I've never caramelized pineapple, but I think it would work pretty well with like some butter and just like its own natural sugar. Add some salt to contrast, and then Kalamata olives. Nice, nice. You're glad to hear you like NYC so much. You're born and raised here. Yeah, I do. I love it. Yep. Adirondacks must be beautiful in the fall. I bet. Yep. You keep kicking yourself out, Catherine? Well, welcome back. Patty, you said you're such a joy to watch on video or on live, especially your laughs. You like the idea of caramelized pineapple and onions on the pizza? Yeah, yum. And with some barbecue sauce. A few of you guys mentioned barbecue sauce, and I was like, you know what? I think that would be really good with the pineapple. Kind of roll with the sweetness of it a little bit. Roseanne, you said, am I traveling back to Ireland and Scotland? I'd love to someday. There's something, the Highland Way. Oh, no, wait. I think that's what it's called. It's a trail through Scotland. I would like to go back. It's very dog friendly. I heard it's very safe. And it's like 90 miles and you just kind of walk through it. And I'd love to do that. And of course, Ireland. I feel like there's, hopefully will be a lot more Ireland in my future. I really hope that. Yeah. Sage says, hi to you, Victoria Joy. Ooh, 389 likes. Oh, you guys are awesome. You were sick, Cindy Lou. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Yeah. When it's safe, you encourage you to travel to Israel. It's amazing so much. I would love to go to Israel someday. I really would. I really would. Yeah. Yeah, Lake George was really nice. Someone posted this live on Twitter saying you're on the way to... Oh. Well, thanks for letting me know. Oh, no. We're just gonna do this, too, because I don't know if I believe you. Is there a mattress for a van that you would recommend? Is there... I forget the name of it. I heard about a brand. I don't know what the brand was. No, I think that's my short answer. A Foema is the one I had in my Honda. That was a pretty good brand. This one, it might be the same brand. It's, I want to say it's 6 inches thick. It's pretty good, the one I have now. But I don't really know. This one I wish it was a little more firm. Yeah. Yeah, the mods are awesome. They're on it. Yep. Hello, Dububs. Ooh, green pepper might be good with ham, onion, and pineapple. You love my laugh. You love when I laugh at Ruby. She is a sweetie. Yeah. Paula, you're asking all the personal questions. Look at, we're talking about you, Rubes. Ruby. People are sending you love, Rubes. Ruby do. Your first time catching the live, and welcome. Welcome to the live. You've loved watching me and Ruby. You got a van on Friday and will be hitting the road in it. That's exciting. Congratulations. That's awesome, Anne. That's really cool. Yeah. I don't even realize I'm laughing. That's the thing. I don't even realize. And then so you guys will say like, and then I'm like, oh. I'm making you hungry talking about pizza. Yeah, pizza sounds good. Yep, the Highland Way, West Highland Way. Okay, yeah. I have to defend the camera skills, Marty. I captured many awesome views in the travels that you've enjoyed. Little close-ups of flowers, critters. You're a fan. Thank you, Marty. That means a lot. Oh, thank you. I mean, I get into it. So one of my jobs when I was like, I don't remember, 10 maybe, I was like, you know, people are always like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's just like, I mean, I get it, but like, I don't know. I'm like... and so there were I have like maybe 5 different things that of different points I would say. And the first one, I mentioned this I think on the last live, was I wanted to write and illustrate children's books. I still want to do that someday. At one point, I wanted to be a photographer for National Geographic, and that was kind of a thing that I wanted to do, and just go take pictures of nature and animals in particular. And then that kind of evolved because I kind of felt like, oh, I got to have like something a little more serious. And so that evolved into, I want to be a wildlife biologist, because I thought I could just go sit in the woods and observe, like that guy that lived with bears or something. Like, I just wanted to go out in the woods and watch animals. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, wildlife biologist. And actually, I went to college and they told me this whole long list of classes I had to take to be a wildlife biologist. They were like, well, here's your schedule for the next 4 years. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. And that's when that stopped. So yeah. Anyway. Thank you, Pat. Yeah, why all the personal questions? Be respectful. You did? You caught me live, Phyllis? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, 400 likes. Woohoo! Cindy Lou says, welcome all the newbies. Yeah. Oh, my laughs make your worries go away. I love it, Patty. Oh. How about the Dallas Cowboys? I'm a Seahawks fan, although I've been like really not a great fan these past few years. I was for a little while, but yeah. Okay, this is the one I should try. Pasta on pizza with spicy sauce. Ooh, okay. What is that spicy tomato sauce called? There's like I forget, not a puttanesca. There's a spicy tomato sauce. And pasta, it'd have to be gluten-free. So pasta, is it like spaghetti, or is it like macaroni or shells? I used to love this pizza. There was a place in high school I could get pizza by the slice, and I would get tortellini pizza. That was pretty good. Tortellini on pizza. Pesto tortellini, but I don't know that I have ever seen gluten-free. I don't think I've ever seen gluten-free tortellini. So yeah, you made it to a live, Tennessee Gale. You're still at 309, Cindy Lou. It's up to 412 now. Yeah. Well, this is my hair. Diana, you said you love the hair, natural. This is my hair, but I did do a semi-permanent dye over it recently. So I changed the color. Little pink type thing. So yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, there we go. Hi, Sonia. I just want to make sure I'm caught up. I wasn't that. Well, Paula, you're asking a lot of questions about my dating life, I think. So asking if I get lonely, that's not rude, but I think all the, like, you know, dating questions, I'm probably not going to talk about that. You know, like, it just feels a little too personal. So, and the fact, I think, of asking it over and over again, like, that feels, you know, but I understand you're curious, and that's fine. But yeah, I don't think it's not something I'm going to share. So, to keep asking it is kind of like, I think, what people are talking about. And I've answered before if I get lonely. I've answered that on videos. In fact, you can just go check out my Q&A video, from like 2 videos ago. I specifically answered that question. So yeah. You have freckles too, Cindy Lou? Awesome. You needed this today, Karen? Hello, Sonia. Yeah. There's a place here in New England that does spaghetti. Okay, so is it the long kind? Okay, to pasta on pizza? There goes the channel. Right. Oh, should we put a poll up? Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna do a poll. Pasta on pizza? Now you guys know what the next video will be. Let's see. It was fun last time. We'll do the I mean, I wish I could vote yes. Cuz I had a pesto tortellini that was amazing. Yeah. You're welcome, Paula. Yeah. best bagel shop, Cece, in Oak Harbor. Is it gluten-free though? Because I have a thing for bagels, Cece. I love bagels, but I've had a hard time finding gluten-free bagels. You guys saw on the video, like I made a whole video about it, and then Ruby ate my bacon, but that's okay because she like left me the other bagel, and oh my gosh, she just rolled her eyes at me. She like stretched and pushed me and rolled her eyes. Rubes. Yes, you did. You ate my bacon, Ruby. Do you remember that? She's like, I'm just gonna pretend to be asleep now. No throwing me under the bus. Yeah. Oh, not New England. It's Nebraska. Okay. Yeah. All right. So wait, and that was it pizza? What was it? A bagel? A pizza? Pasta pizza. Nebraska. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that, Kim. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be in Nebraska. But maybe in who knows? And I'll definitely remember that. Pasta pizza in Nebraska. Yeah. Thanks, Jake. Welcome to the channel. You said you'll sub. How could I get lonely with Ruby? Yeah. I mean, I did. I really kind of thoroughly answered that question. So, you'll try it. You'll try pasta. You've been watching a while and you're so inspired by me. If you can do it, so can I. You bought it. Awesome traveling patio. Yes, you absolutely can do it. Absolutely. And step by step. Just take it day by day. And you don't need to like eat it all. You don't need to like bite off more than you can chew. There was a phrase that I can't remember right now, but just a little by little. And so maybe first you just get used to living in the van. Maybe there's a friend's house where you can stay at and you can just practice being in the van. And then maybe you go camping on the weekends from there, living in the van. Or maybe you're just ready to hit the road altogether. Or maybe, just little by little. Yeah, that's how I did it. And it worked for me. So I never was too far out of my comfort zone, but then I could push myself when it's just a balance. Carb redundancy. Yeah. What if it's like those like no carb noodles? Nancy said, me and Ruby bring a lot of joy for you. You watch them all. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Nancy. And I'm glad I can bring joy. Yeah. You never had a pizza you didn't like. I'm kind of with you, Margot. Yeah. Like the pineapple, I'm not done with it yet. I wouldn't have jumped at it. I think if there was a variety of slices out, I wouldn't have been like the pineapple one. In fact, I know that because I've been in that situation. But I didn't mind it. I mean, I liked it. I'm with you. I haven't had a pizza you didn't like. Trouble, you said spaghetti sandwiches were a staple when you were in school. Nice. Was there cheese on them? Did you put Parmesan, like the shaken kind? And what kind of bread? You sure they have gluten-free? Let me tag them for you. I don't know how that works, but yeah, totally. Yeah. What is the name of the bagel shop? I think you said it, but I can't remember. I remember you telling me about a bagel shop. I love gluten-free bagels. A toasted gluten-free everything bagel with some chive cream cheese, or better yet, olive cream cheese. I will go way out of my way for that. Yeah. Yeah. If it's a good bagel. Pasta doesn't belong on pizza. Carb pie. All right, I'm going to check the poll. You guys, I'm going to guess. I can't see the poll. It's got 142 votes. We have 318 people in here. Some of you haven't voted yet. Ooh, mac and cheese on pizza. Not your fave, but good. Now we're talking. Okay. And you know how they have those like mac and cheese balls, like the deep fried mac and cheese balls? Now that would be really good on pizza. I think those would be good. Like the mac and cheese balls on pizza. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Barbs. God bless you as well. You said you're praying for me and Ruby. Thank you. Claire on the road. Hello. Okay, I'm going to check. Let's see if we can, you enjoy, English muffin pizzas. Now that's good. That sounds good. I've seen some gluten-free English muffins too. I could try that. Or like, tortilla pizzas. That's another one that's kind of fun. So I'm going to check. It's up to 158. I'm going to make a prediction though. Based on the comments, I'm going to say that it's about 38% say yes. And the rest, what would that be? 50, 62 say no. That's going to be my guess. Okay? 38 say yes. And quick, get your votes in before I pull it up. if you think, you want to like whatever, throw your vote in quick. I think it's going to be 38% say yes to pasta on pizza, and whatever the other one was. 62 say no. I'm pulling it up. Let's see. Ooh, 28%. I was 10% off. I said 38%. It's 28% say yes. 72% say no. Oh gosh. I had a feeling because it seemed like more votes are coming in too, but it's holding strong at 28% say yes to pasta pizza. I'm going to try it though. I'm going to try it for sure. That was fun. I ended the poll. Yeah. What about, we could put all kinds of things. What about like a dessert pizza? I've thought of that too. Like a cinnamon roll pizza. And it would have like the stuff that you put inside a cinnamon roll. That would go, and then the so like the cinnamon butter, maybe even some pecans or something like that, where the sauce would go. And then, it could have some raisins or not. I know people have mixed feelings about those, but I'm just thinking of toppings. And then it could have like the frosting, the glaze that you put on the cinnamon roll. That could be like instead of the cheese. That might be pretty good. I think they have that. Wait, isn't there a pizza place that has that actually? I would like to visit Kansas. It's in the plans, Kim, to visit Kansas at some point. It's beautiful at wheat harvest. When is wheat harvest season with all the fields of gold? When is wheat harvest? Hello, Aaron. Yeah, Patty, you said loneliness is a part of life wherever you live, alone or with someone. We all feel that way at times. I agree with that. Yeah. Nice, Cindy Lou. You're a proud mama of a daughter that has graduated from a teen challenge on a good journey. Awesome. Congratulations. That's exciting. Angie, you said, I just started watching Nomadic Introvert because of you. You love her content too. Nice. Yeah, she has an awesome channel. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me scroll, because hold on. Hey! He's just stopping by to say hi. Hi! Nomadic Introvert, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Yay! Thank you. I appreciate that. I was just responding to a comment. That's awesome. Thanks for coming by, saying hi on the live. I really appreciate that. This is wonderful. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for the support too. Thank you for the very nice super chat. I appreciate that, and even more for coming by and saying hi. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Awesome. Here, that's gonna be a lot of treats for Ruby. Yeah. Yay. Yeah, people are saying, oh, wow, no, you're so sweet, Nomi. Kita says, hey, Nomi. Hannah says, that's amazing, Nomadic Introvert, love you too. Yeah, go check out her channel, you guys. She has an awesome channel. Yeah, wonderful videos, travels, world travels, train travels. Yeah, wonderful channel. If you haven't yet, go check it out. Nomadic Introvert. Wonderful channel. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now people are asking, Nomi, would you suggest some spicy sauce or spice? People are asking cooking questions now. To another foodie. There's another foodie in here. Some spice suggestions for a spicy pizza sauce, maybe? Angie and Aaron says, Nomi. Sandra says, that's so awesome at Nomadic Introvert. Yeah. Nomadic is awesome. A Nomi and Rowan collab. You guys are awesome. Dessert pizza sounds amazing. There we go. Yes. Hello all. Take care. Take care as well. Again, thank you for coming through and saying hi. That you know, that means a lot. I appreciate it. Yep. I think I already said somebody else that made my day with something, so you just made my week. We'll just say that. Yeah. Traveling Patio says Nomadic has a wonderful page. Everyone should be subscribed. Absolutely. Yeah. Roseanne, amazing super chat. Yeah. Oh, Betty, you said you love her channel. Yeah, check it out, Susan. She's got a wonderful channel. Yep. She does van life, but also Subaru life, but more than that, just travel and adventures by train, plane, all over. Really relaxing vlogs. And if I get the comments sometimes that people like my videos because it feels like you're hanging out, which is like, that's how I feel too. And I get that feeling when I watch her videos. It's like just hanging out. So I think that if you like my channel, you'll probably also enjoy her vlogs. Yeah. Irene says, hi, Nomi, love you and have followed you from day one. As you may know, Nomi is wonderful. Absolutely, yeah. Rootless Wanderer says, hello, and bye, Nomi. Nomadic is a wonderful person. Getting lots of love here. Yeah, absolutely. Victoria Joy coming through, 450 likes. Holding it down, Victoria Joy. That, yeah, Irene, who knows? Yeah, you said I'd love to see you and Nomi on a trip together. That, yeah, that'd be really, really fun. Oh, I missed Lexi's comment, so thank you. Victoria Joy is on it. I don't know what she was saying. I missed it. Yeah. Lexi gone. Lexi must be a bot. Oh, she probably wanted a shout out because someone's saying, yes, we can see you. Hazel, you said you love me and Ruby. You love me and Ruby. Nomadic Introvert, Hazel. Nomadic Introvert is the name of her channel. Nomadic, you got that part right. And then Introvert is the second part. And that's the name of her channel. Yeah. Tennessee Gale, you said, I love how so many women are rocking in the van, car, RV, solo life. Inspires us. I love hearing that. Yeah. Yep. And to anybody thinking about living this lifestyle, you can do it. And, you know, just a little at a time or just jump into it. I mean, but I know for me what worked and what I would advise is just like a little at a time, if you're able to. Some people, you know, it's not a choice. There isn't the time to like plan and look ahead. But even then, I think that maybe, you know, in terms of like being nomadic and traveling around, like, you know, maybe start out just a little more local and then slowly branch out. But yeah, you can absolutely do it. Ronnie Rice, he said, it's fun to hang out with you. It's fun to hang out with you guys too. Yeah. Donna, you said you've tried a few recipes and you really like them. I'm so glad. I'm going to be coming out with the cookbook. I'm glad the lives are a lot of fun, Roseanne. Hazel G said, stay safe. Sarah, you're watching from Zambia? Awesome. Paula. Yeah, no, Cindy Lou, who's, I know her. She's on here for a long time. Paula, you're walking the line, though. Do I have one of pans you gave to season before you use it? Yeah, so for seasoning the pan, I use olive oil. So I cook my eggs in butter on the cast iron. That seems to help. So I use butter on the cast iron. And then, but to season it, I use olive oil. And so I'll pour olive oil in it and I wipe it down, and then it's really good to use it in an oven, but I can also, like on my burner, just put it really low. You just want a very kind of low heat, and that'll kind of like congeal the olive oil and make a coating. That's how I've always seasoned my pans. And I don't use soap on them. I will boil water for the cast iron. I'll put it on the burner and like boil water a little bit once in a while, but I don't recommend using soap on cast iron. You can just like scrape it out, and then I boil water on it and scrape it out. And so the boiling water naturally kind of sanitizes it, and then I scrape it out, I dry it out, and I'll put olive oil. And not every single time do I use olive oil, but that way it keeps kind of like a coating on it. Yeah, and then for eggs, butter. I won't cook eggs in my cast iron if I don't have butter. I mean, if I was stuck in a pinch, I would figure something out, but I'd probably make boiled eggs over scrambled or fried if I didn't have butter. I think you can use coconut oil and it works okay, and olive oil, they just tend to stick more in cast iron. Yeah. David, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wembley Island Bagel Company. You're not sure about the gluten-free bagels. Definitely check though, because they are delicious. Okay, Wembley. I'm going to write that down. I don't know where. I happen to have this right here. Let's see. Look, I'm serious about my bagels. I'm going to look it up after. Wembley Island. Okay, I'll check about the gluten-free. I mean, that's kind of a key thing for me. But yeah, hopefully they do. Good night, David. Have a good one. Thanks for coming on, and thank you for the super chat. Gregory Free, you said, did I like the pizza I made? I did. Oh, Patty. I'll have what she's having. Thought of it now after so many years because I'm so happy. Oh, you thought of Meg Ryan and When Harry Met Sally. I mean, I think some of my attitude has been shaped by hard times, so yeah. But yeah. Yeah. You cook almost, oh, you always use soap, Kim. Okay, yeah. Everybody has a different way. I mean, I've used it before, but yeah, I tend not to. But I boil. But also some of it's because of my lifestyle. I think I did use soap more, like when I had kind of running water and like a drain and stuff that, you know, now I'm a lot more water conscious too, so I just boil the water. The soap sometimes is like a whole extra thing, so yeah. Sorry that, okay, yeah. Thank you, Victoria. Mods, thank you for holding it down and rocking it. Yeah. Oh, there's cast iron soap. Ooh. Tomorrow you're going to be trying the trending bagel. What's the trending bagel with 2 or 3 ingredients? What is the trending bagel? Maybe I'll try making bagels. Do you guys, I got some yeast recently. I got some yeast. Do you think I should try making bagels? Make a gluten-free book, please. Cindy Lou, I will. My whole cookbook will be gluten-free. There'll be like adaptations to the recipes, but the whole cookbook will be gluten-free because, I mean, that's their recipe. So let's see, family recipes like the coffee cake, but for my coffee cake, I use the Krusteaz baking mix now. Or there's like the 1-to-1 flour. So, but yeah, it'll be pretty much gluten-free. So yeah. I mean, that's what as somebody that like cooks gluten-free, that's what I have to do when I look at a recipe. Say I'm like, oh, I want to check out this recipe for like, I don't know, something that has gluten. I have to adapt it and make it gluten-free. So this cookbook will be like a gluten-free cookbook, and somebody can adapt it to be not gluten-free. No, I don't think I'm related to any Murphys, Motley Rue. I saw that earlier, but yeah, no. No. Yeah, dessert pizza. Definitely some dessert pizza. Your puppy wants out, Rootless Wanderer? Yeah, without running water, yeah. Because if you add soap, it's like a whole extra, and then you gotta rinse the soap, but yeah. I am a bagel lover. Do you guys think I say bagel weird? Bagel. Hey, Keisha. Welcome. Another mod in the house. Thank you for being here. Said, hey, good evening. Caught you late. I hope you had a good weekend. I've had a great weekend. Yeah. Yep. It's been a beautiful day. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. It's been, we might be on, I don't know, maybe another 10 minutes or so. We'll see how it goes, how things unfold. Oh, to anybody who hasn't seen yet, you can't wait for the cookbook. You should. No boiling. Use grill. Well, I like to boil my bagels. That's like a key thing. Yeah, I do boil the boil the bagels, but I don't know how it would hold up gluten-free. And you said I should use Greek yogurt, self-rising flour. Okay, so I'll look into it. But yeah, I think the bagels would be a fun thing to tackle. And I could try a few different kinds, but I was thinking of boiling them. I feel like that's kind of a critical step of, I've made bagels before, but it was when I ate gluten. Actually, it was in high school, and with some friends, we were like, ooh, let's make bagels. So if anybody hasn't seen yet, let's see. My shirt. Oh yeah, it's the wrong way too. It's like, sorry. It's like weird angle, but those are my shirts that I'm gonna be selling, and my official logo to anybody who hasn't seen. Yeah. Oh, Katrina, you said van lifers buy vans with like 280,000 miles and drive them all over. This one had 81. Now it's up to 221 or something like that. I think that the thing with this van is that it was from a school district, so I know that it was well maintained. I think that's important. So when you get a high mile vehicle, it really depends how was it taken care of. I knew that this van had regular oil changes, regular maintenance. I mean, they were willing to provide all that. They actually think they did, and I was like, I don't need to see it, because I know that for and it was like a public charter school, so I know that they had to have they had to have it for liability, for insurance, for things like that, because they were driving kids around. They had to have it well maintained and safety checks and all that stuff done. And so I think it does make a difference how the van has been taken care of. But there are high mile vehicles out there. The other van that I got had 173,000, and it was fine. It ran strong. I got that one from a carpenter, and he had it for his carpentry work, and he just wanted to upgrade his van, and there wasn't anything wrong with it. He just, I think, wanted a newer van just to like have a more professional look for his business, and that was well taken care of too. So I don't know, I think that you can absolutely. You can also get a van with low miles on it, but I think it's more about how the van has been taken care of. Yeah. But also, I like to talk to my cars and like treat them well, and I don't know. I think that, maybe there's some of that too. Ooh, salt is great for cleaning. I've heard of that. The salt kind of like, yeah. Krusty's makes great pancakes. Yes, I like the Krusty's. Yeah. I have many talents. Cooking, crocheting. Do I ever train a profession in case someday you give up van life? Oh wait, it jumped. I am trained as a teacher, actually. So I do have a teaching certificate. I have a degree in education. So yeah, I do have that. Yep. I don't do that anymore in that kind of arena. Like, I don't work for a public school anymore, but I feel like I'm able to use some of those skills. And actually, one of the reasons I got into teaching is because I love all these other things. I was like, what can I do that I liked working with kids, but I also liked singing, and I liked drawing, and I liked, being outside in nature, and I loved children's books, and I was like, you know what? I think all of those things would work well. And so I did used to like play my guitar for my 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 class, and we did a lot of singing, and I took the kids out. Some I worked in a Head Start classroom at one point, and it was harder to take kids out. There were more regulations, but I like to get the kids outside into nature as much as possible. I taught this one school I taught at that had a lot of freedom around what I did with the kids. We would go build shelters outside. I taught the kids, and they were like 4 and 5 year olds, and we would just play in the woods, and we had our circle time in the woods. And I had a wonderful assistant. She was extremely supportive of that. And so it was awesome. And we would build shelters. And I used to tell them, like, what if we couldn't go back to the school? What if we were stuck out here? What would we need, and how would we get it? And they were like, we'd need tools. And I'm like, well, how would we get it? And they talk about like making the tools and the things like staying warm and food and shelter and things like that. And that was our mornings were spent out in these woods, and we would build shelters, like A-frame shelters. And there were never any behavior issues during that time. The kids loved it. They were engaged, and we had like they'd look out for each other. There were never any injuries or anything like that. It was wonderful. And we listened to the changes in the seasons. So there was a river that would go by, and we noticed how sometimes the river was louder because the trees would lose their leaves, and all of a sudden you could hear the river. It was louder. And then in the spring, when the leaves came back, it wasn't as loud, and we talked about why, and we just noticed things like that. It was really cool. Yeah. Sorry, that was a little tangent about teaching, but I do feel better with gluten-free. Hi, Sean from Mississippi. I think I'm behind. Oh, a s'mores pizza with melted caramel on top. Cheyenne and Gracie, yum. I think I'm going to try a dessert pizza. Oh, you think I do say bagel weird? I've gotten that my whole life, Katrina. Bagel, bagel, bagel. Yeah. It's not weird to me, but that's the beauty of accents, is that usually our accent doesn't sound weird to us, but it does to other people. But then those other people sound weird to me. Like it sounds however people say bagel that isn't, I can't say it because I say it the way I say it, but it sounds like not how I say it. So that's the beauty of accents, and I actually love it. Yeah. My most favorite beach that I've been to, that's a tough one. I don't know. It depends. Some of it is like I've been to this beach with Ruby a few times that I loved. Sometimes it's like who's there. There was a beach, and this is like random, but I was kayaking. It's on the video where I had strawberries, and it wasn't the prettiest beach, but I just remember I loved that beach because it was a moment where I was like, I'm loving what I'm doing. I was kayaking, and it was in Florida, and I had rented the kayak, and it was before I got Ruby. I rented the kayak, and I brought a lunch out with me, and I had strawberries on the beach in Florida, and I just was like, this is amazing. And I was in the Honda, and I'd been door dashing, and I took the day as a break, and that beach was really cool. Not because it was like super pretty or anything, but it was just the moment. So I don't think I can answer that question because there's so many factors in it. I would love to go to Greece someday. I bet there's some nice beaches in Greece. Yes, my cookbook will have campfire meals. Yeah. Yeah, Easter with the sun, meowsers, and nature. Yes. You say bagel the way I do, LR? Yes, someone? Yeah. I don't know what it is. I've gotten that my whole life. People are like, you say bagel weird. I didn't ever know. That's how I learned, because I got that feedback. Same with orange, same with material. I think material, I used to say more like material. I don't know. Yeah. That is fine, Fairy Crafts. You said happy to be here late. That's fine. Absolutely. Hi, K Crew. You said hi. Yeah. Everything bagel and everything you like. Yeah. Hi, Lisa Ibarra. Great seeing you. Hello to Ruby, too. Hello from Albuquerque again. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Victoria Joy, keeping track. You said 476 likes. It's up to 488 now. I'm going to show Rubes here. Rubes is having a nice long nap. Ruby Doo. Yeah. Have I thought of visiting Alaska? I could take the van on the ferry and explore. I would love to go to Alaska. I would love to go to Alaska. So, yeah, I don't know. I would love to drive, but I'd also love to take the ferry. I think that would be really fun, to take the ferry to Alaska. Yeah, I would love to do that, actually. I don't know when, though. You love the shirt, Tennessee Gale? Nick OG said, what did it say? Oh, the shirt. It says, I choose joy. And then hashtag van life. Ooh, you watched old videos on strawberry jam and shortcake. You like the pizza one. What about a strawberry dessert pizza with strawberry jam and chocolate? Oh my gosh. Okay. Caramel and cinnamon. Have you seen that thing in Alaska 5 years? Oh yeah, it's like van stock or something. I have seen that. That timing doesn't work out for me, unfortunately. If it did, I would totally try to go and do that, but the timing doesn't work out. Yeah, not this year, which is a bummer. I don't think there's a way I could make that work. I think it's in July. So I'm gonna be pushing to get the cookbook done. That's kind of, yeah. Is there a state I haven't visited yet? I don't think I've visited, well, I've driven through, I think, almost every, I'm not sure if I've driven through Oklahoma, which, yeah, I don't think I've been to Oklahoma. But I've at least driven through every other state. Well, Alaska and Hawaii I haven't. Hi, Menel, La Force. Annie P, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. You said, hi, Rowan and Ruby. Caught the live late. Hi, everyone. Hi, Annie. Thanks for coming on and saying hi. Oh, I haven't cut the sleeves off. I just always do that. It's kind of my look. I don't know. It feels more comfortable. It feels very free. Yeah. Ooh, s'more pizza with caramel. Oh, heck yes. Hi, not me. Said, glad I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Oil changes are very important, yeah. My shirt says, I choose joy. Sorry, I feel like I might be like a little sweaty, so I'm like, but it says, I choose joy. It's got my new logo on it, and then just Rowan and hashtag van life down there. Yeah. Lisa Ibarra, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It was an AC company van, 140,000. Nice. And how's it holding up? Traveling patio. I bet it's good. It's usually like a company van, things like that. Like, I don't know what situation in a van wouldn't be getting maintenance, but I think it's, you know, it's important that it was well maintained to be able to check that out. Yeah. How do I know if I'm allergic to gluten? For me, it's like an intolerance. Like, I don't feel well, and there's different stuff that happens. So I get kind of aches and pains. It's from inflammation. So my joints get kind of sore and achy. I get kind of like not flu, because that sounds so intense, but it feels like that, where I just feel like bleh, like tired. I feel a little hot, and I feel a little like inflamed, like achy, like the same way that you have a flu. That's how I feel. And so I tried cutting it out. I felt great. And then, and so then when I tried it again, I just was like, let me see. And I felt horrible again. So I just learned through process of, elimination. You are, Miss Patro? You're a high school teacher? Have a great night. Stay gassed. You too, OG Lilith. The shirt says, I choose joy. And then it's got just Rowan. And so this is what my merch has said on like the Teespring, I think it's called, the channel. It's like where I've had merch linked to my channel if you've checked it out. It's this, and like my Patreon. This is kind of, but it's just, this is a more refined logo. So yeah. I'd be a great Girl Scout leader. I'd be like, come on, let's go. What I'd love to be, you know, brownies. I really wanted to be a brownie in 3rd grade. But I just didn't, that didn't happen. And then I think my mom was like, well, if you're interested, maybe you could be a Girl Scout. And I was like, no, I don't know why I didn't want to be a Girl Scout. I liked the like beige outfits. And I think they did more fun stuff. I don't know though. I was, what is it, 3rd grade? That you only get to be a brownie for 1 year. I really wanted to be a brownie. And then I missed the opportunity and I was like, well, I don't know why though. Yeah. We have a forest school in the UK, all outside based learning. I love it. I love hearing about, yeah, there's a movement. It's actually nature preschool, forest kindergarten. And it's, yeah, there's a book, Richard Louv, I believe is the author, and it's called, darn it, I don't remember the name of it. So something like No Child Left Inside, or something like that. I don't remember. It's been years, but that was a book that kind of changed my life about just the importance of getting kids outside and interacting with nature. Thank you, AU. The camp counselor, yeah, that was actually, I was a CIT. When I was 13, a counselor in training, that was like my first job. I think, I don't know that I got paid, but I got to go to the camp. But I was like a counselor in training, like a CIT for a summer at a nature camp, actually. So go figure. Yeah. Hi, Gerald Albano. You said, this is Jerry Albano from Decatur, Alabama. Love my show so much. Awesome. Thanks for coming on and saying hi, and I'm glad you enjoy the channel. And Helen of Story, hi. You're a retired band director and music teacher. That's cool, Kim. That's fun. A music teacher, and yeah. Ooh, a tortilla pizza. You put the tortilla on parchment. You put salsa and cheese on top. That sounds good. Put it in the oven until the cheese is bubbly and crispy. That sounds really good, actually. I think I'm getting hungry. My shirt says, I think I'm behind, so it's I choose joy, and then it has the phoenix, which is the logo, and but it's the phoenix berry. It's a little bit like a strawberry, and then just Rowan, and then hashtag van life. And so I'll be launching, if you're coming into the live, I'll be launching a website pretty soon. It's coming up, and yeah, so I'll be launching the website in a couple weeks, and there'll be some shirts for sale, some things for sale. I'll have a blog post there, so it'll be an outlet for writing. I'll have some things like stickers and a few items for sale there, and then I'll also have hoodies eventually. Yeah, the t-shirts, and then handmade things. Like that'll be where I sell the cookbook, but I'll also have like crocheted hats, but I'm taking it step by step. I don't want to overwhelm myself with like mailing things out and things like that. So yeah, there will be these shirts for sale. Yeah. Vanda said, hello, I love your videos. Just started your YouTube for your travels. We do mostly videos of historical stuff we find along the way. Do I have any tips for videos? You do mostly videos of historical stuff you find along the way. No, just go for it. You'll learn as you go. Kind of like, I think, I look back at some of my earlier videos and I'm like, oh, I look back and I'm like, I would edit that out, or I would change that, or I would have made that scene shorter, a scene or whatever. I would have made that clip shorter. So I've I feel like I've made progress because I'm able to look back on my older videos with a critical eye. So that means that that to me means I've kind of made progress. And I haven't like taken a class or anything. It's just doing something. As you do something more and more, you kind of learn. And I think I've evolved in that way. So I would just keep doing it and have fun with it. I mean, that's the other thing, because it's important for it to be fun, because it's what you do. You know, you'll be spending time. It takes time to film. It takes time to set up camera angles. It takes time to edit, to upload, to find places with Wi-Fi to upload. All of that takes time. And so it's important that it's something you enjoy. So yeah, that would be my advice. Thank you, Andy. I think I'm behind. Am I behind on the comments? Hi, Chris Swain. You said a quick hello from Australia. Kuma NSW. Is that New South Wales? I hope I'm saying that right. Kuma? Now you're curious now how other people sound saying bagel. Right. Bagel. I could do another poll. Does it sound weird? S'mores with Reese's peanut butter cups. Yum. You've never been to the ocean, only lakes. Well, there's some big lakes, Cindy Lou. Some of the lakes, like the Great Lakes, remind me a lot of the ocean. Lakes are beautiful. It's all beautiful, but the water, yeah. Bagel is definitely East Coast. Yeah, bagel. Cinnamon roll pizza sounds fantastic. I know, I'm excited about that. Oh, I say bagel the West Coast way? Yeah, I think I want to try a cinnamon roll pizza. You say, okay, so a lot of people say bagel the same way as I do. When you moved from Minnesota to Boston, they said you say bagel weird too. It's been 30 years and they still say you pronounce things different. Yes, so you moved from Boston. Yeah, see, the East Coast. Bagel. Yeah. Baked ziti for dinner. Ziti bake for dinner. Crystal Bird, you said you made ziti bake for dinner. Super easy to make. Could make while on the... That sounds delicious. The ziti bake. Do you sauce and cheese? I think we're all hungry too, Roseanne. I know. Try peanut butter on rye bread. Oh, Katrina, thank you. You said, I like you so much. You just bring my spirit up. I love the crowd here. I'm going to make sure you have bagels. You have bagels for in the morning. Nice. Enjoy your bagels. And thanks for, you know, hanging out. And it means a lot that I can bring your spirit up. That's awesome. Yeah. Not hungry. You just want to feel... I'm sorry, Catherine. I hope you feel better, Catherine. Yeah, that's hard when you don't feel well. You're not hungry because you don't feel well. Yeah. I'm not sure, Indiana Nan. Would a gluten-free diet be best for Crohn's disease? I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor, but if it was me, I mean, well, I have a gluten-free diet anyway, but I think it doesn't hurt to try. I don't know exactly what Crohn's disease is, but I think that it would be good to try it. That would be my what I would do, but I don't know the answer to that. Sean, you said it's so peaceful starting your morning drinking coffee and watching your channel. Awesome. That's awesome. So it's the you're drinking coffee and watching in the morning where you are. 489. Now it's 523, Victoria Joy. I think I'm behind. Yeah, we're coming up on 2 hours, so I'm gonna scroll through, guys, because I think I want to end the live. We need more teachers like you in this world. I homeschool my triplets and love the aspect of nature that we explore for schooling. Yes, absolutely. You homeschool triplets. Wow. Whew, good for you. That's awesome. And thank you for that. Yeah. Incorporating nature into education. Yeah. I could go on and on about the world of education. Yeah. Right? Thank goodness we all sound different, or this world would be a very boring world. I absolutely agree, Melanie. Yes. I'll sell the hats and shirts on the website, AU. So that'll be launching in a couple weeks. So I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, I'm going to sell the hats and the shirt through there. Yeah. Ooh, cream cheese on the pizza. Now that's an idea, Cindy Lou. Or on the bagel, but maybe also on the cinnamon roll pizza. Yeah. Ooh, and peaches? Okay, yes. Yeah. Thank you, Kita. It's a nice shirt. How about Wisconsin? I haven't spent a lot of time in Wisconsin, but I think that's where the North Woods are. Am I right about that? Like up north? I've driven through there a few times, and I liked how remote it was. Like, it was kind of fun. Although I almost ran out of gas because I didn't realize, and I just was going and going and going and going and going, and yeah. So there was that. But I did like Wisconsin. And then, was it Wisconsin? I have to look at a map, but yeah. Strawberry pizza. Yes. Just say yes, ma'am. With creamy marshmallow. I have been to Canada. I went to Montreal a few times, and I've been to BC a few times, but not in a long time, and I'd like to go again soon. Ooh, blueberry dessert pizza. Yum. Hi, Isaiah. Oreos and sour cream taste like cheesecake. Yum. Ooh, that sounds good. I've been to New Jersey. Yeah. Indiana Nan, it will be on my website. Yeah. I have a feeling I might be behind on these comments, so I might scroll down. Strawberries thin, kiwi cherries, yes. I'm going to scroll down, okay? Because I think I'm pretty far behind. Yeah, because there's Victoria Joy said, can you get to 500 likes? And we're at 534. You guys are awesome. And it's over 2 hours now, so yeah, and I got to figure out kind of what's next for my evening here. Hi, Abigail. You said, hi, Rowan. Yes, strawberry pizza with cream cheese, strawberries and chocolate drizzle, nuts optional. That sounds so good. Yeah. Strawberry pizza with cream cheese, strawberries and chocolate. That sounds so good. Yeah. Definitely dessert pizza. Hi from Dingle, Ireland. Oh, I love it. The Dingle Peninsula. Hi, Vic. I love that. Yeah, 500. 538. Woohoo! Inflammation, joint pain, absolutely. Mary Mahar says, I love Dingle, Ireland. Yeah. What's the meaning behind the new logo? Sorry if you already mentioned it. You just hopped on Done Dashing. So this is what's been on my channel. The phoenix, the heart. That's what's been on my channel. I just scribbled that with a gold Sharpie on a piece of paper at one point, and I just left it for 3 years. And so I thought it was time, since the channel, it's been 3 years since I started posting videos. So I had it, I worked with a graphic designer and had it kind of professionally done. So this image is the same. The flames are a little bit different. It's designed to look more like a strawberry. And then I Choose Joy, I've had for quite a while, and that's, and then it says just Rowan and #van life. And that for me is around going through some, the stuff that was really hard to go through. 2019, I've talked about it a lot. It was like, I don't get into all the details, but it was like a transforming time of my life where I realized that a lot of circumstances in life can change, whether they're through our own choices, whether they're outside circumstances, whether it's loss that we have that's like, for whatever reason. But I realized that something that nobody can take away from me, and it was almost like an act of like rebellion in the beginning, like, all these things can, like, I felt like they were taken away, but nobody can take away my mental state. I have control over that. And so I Choose Joy has to do with my gosh, Ruby's like, she's rearranging the pillows. It's that no matter what, you know, it's choosing my peace of mind. So situations moving forward, choosing my peace of mind. And that's, you know, what is my lifestyle? What do I spend my time doing? What do I focus on? What do I expose myself to? Where do I invest my time, my energy? If I feel like something adds to my peace of mind, like working with that. If it feels like it's something that detracts from it, like sometimes the news, a lot of times the news, I feel like, yes, it's good to be informed, but it detracts from my peace of mind. And so for me, choosing joy is being protective of my peace of mind and walking through life, eating the foods that I know are going to help me feel better. Not that, you know, I love chocolate. I love, like, you know, I'll I'll make some pancakes. I'll have some sugar, whatever, here or there. Like, you know, because in that moment that brings me joy. But overall, I try to eat really healthy because I know I try to exercise. I try to drink enough water, get enough sleep. Those things all help my peace of mind. I try to spend as much time in nature as I can. I try to not worry about things that I don't have control over. All of those. So I don't, there's a lot of circumstances that I can't change, whether they're in my own life or other, you know, my mom was diagnosed with cancer and died 2.5 months later. I mean, that was really hard. And I remember helping her out, and she was like, "You're so happy." And I was like, "Because I get to be here with you." And I might not have had that time, but I do. I have this time. And do I like the circumstances? No. But do I get to be here with you and spend this time with you? And so the fact that I was able to be happy around her at the end of her life, I couldn't change what was going on with her. But for me to be really sad and like heavy, I don't think she would have wanted that. So it's not always easy, but to choose joy means a lot to me. So that's what this is here. Yeah. I'm gonna scroll down, you guys, because I think these shirts are 100% cotton. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, am I a lawyer? No. You were a brownie so many years. I'm way behind on the comments. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down. I'm way behind. I'm scrolling and then I see I'm way behind, and so I know I'm really far behind, but scrolling. I'll just keep on scrolling. Sorry guys, I'm skipping over so many comments. I'm so sorry, but I do need to get going pretty soon. Sandra Davis, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. You said finally made a live again. East Coast times are so different. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty late. It's like 9 o'clock there on the East Coast. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat and coming on and saying hi. And I'm glad you made a live. Yeah. Hi, Lady J. Let's see. It's the same as New York car sticker. You thought it was different when you saw it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's the same. It says it's very similar. That's cool. You have, yeah, the car sticker. Yep, that's right. Yeah, it's the same as like the stickers I sent out for 50K. I believe those said I choose joy as well, I think. Yeah. I'm going to keep scrolling, guys. I want to get down to the end. Oh, I made it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Catherine, you said, Rowan, being with our parents when they are dying is an honor and privilege. If I could have my mom back for 5 minutes, I would do it all over again. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's not easy. It's not easy being there while our parents are dying. But I felt like that, like it was an honor and a privilege. I knew that. I was like, not everybody gets this. And do I want my mom to be dying? Absolutely not. But I get to be here, and I had the time to be there, and, you know, so to to be grateful for that. Absolutely. Yeah. Haney P, you said this would be a better world if more people chose joy. Yeah. And it's not easy. But we have control over our mental state. You chose joy over here too, Catherine Sullivan. Nice. Yeah. Thank you, Denise. And my hair looks great. And sometimes it means like hiding away for a while. Sometimes it means, you know, I don't know. It's not always easy. I always go back to that. I mentioned it in the last video. If I have time to have access to nature and time with my son, I mean, he was 15 at the time. He's older now. He's 20. So, but you know, it's time with loved ones. If I get to spend time with people that I love, and if I get to spend time in nature, like I'm blessed. And why wouldn't I feel joy? And yeah, I can worry about the like details of money or the details of things I don't have control over. They're like the what ifs. I can really, you know, I've always said in my life, I think some people are addicted to drama, but I think also some people are addicted to worry. And it's like if it's not one thing, there's another thing to worry about. But the thing with worry is that it's usually over stuff that we can't control. Like that we actually can't control. What we can control is our mind. And so to be able to get from a state of worry to a state of peace, like mental peace, that is probably going to help things work out for the better in the future. So choosing peace of mind as much as possible, in spite of the challenges, in spite of the unpredictability, in spite of the unknowns, choosing that as much as possible helps me in the present moment, and I think it also helps like the future outcomes as much as possible. Yeah. Dundashing, you said you love that explanation. You actually made you cry. I'm choosing joy as well. It's hard though, because you're having to remove yourself from people who steal your energy, even though they're the ones I love. It can be very hard. And I felt pretty isolated for a long time, like 2019, 20, like really, I just feel like now I'm building community. And I felt I isolated myself. I shouldn't say I felt isolated because it was a choice, but I isolated myself from a lot of people. So it was my choice to do that for my peace of mind, because I was really able to like cultivate peace of mind that way. But it was hard. It isn't easy to cut off from people that you care about, you know, but you can't change other people. So if yeah, sometimes you just gotta let people be, and you know, yeah. For me, I was like, I'd rather live a pretty isolated life that's like that, like I don't know, Ruby makes me laugh, like day-to-day life, like there's humor in it. But sometimes we're so worried about the future or the past that we don't see the humor in the actual present, or the fun, or the joy, or the beauty. Yeah. Choosing joy makes for a better world. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you learn to live with grief. You incorporate it, but you don't ever, you don't ever get over. Hey there, you said thank you for your time and effort making videos and sharing your joy with us. Absolutely. Thank you for your comment. That means a lot. And also thank you for, you know, watching the videos and sharing the videos as well. Takes two people to share, because I could put them out there, but the sharing is when you guys check them out and comment and interact. Like that's where the sharing comes in. Otherwise it would just be me. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be ticketed for speeding. Scrolling. Yeah. Yeah. Art Rosebud, I get it. Yep. He said, your mom has dementia, hard as it is, it's also a privilege. Yeah. I mean, there was some time I spent with my dad that was very, yeah, it's not been an easy year, I'll say that for sure. Yeah. Yeah, and actually my mom it made my mom happy to see me happy. You know, so it didn't take away the gravity or the heaviness of the situation, but it was like she was like, seeing you happy, I could tell it made her happy. She was proud of me. And if I would I mean, what more could I want to like bring her happiness? And so for her to see me happy and sing and, you know, wash her feet and bring her food she wanted, whatever it was, like, yeah. Anyway, glad you guys are choosing joy too. Kenneth, you said I'm farsighted. Yeah. Thank you, Mary Marhar. You said your life choices and changes have helped us all grow. I love that. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Yeah. Hey, Christian. Said, hey, Queen. Let's see. Beautiful Taurus energy. You exude inner peace. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to get off the live, you guys, because, yeah, Gumby, absolutely. Oh yeah, a logo of Ruby, that would be cool. Yeah, for her channel. Maybe at some point, one step at a time, you know. I'm gonna go. It's been over 2 hours. It's been like, yeah. So, yeah, I need to get going and figure out some stuff. What's next? Things like that. So, woo, this has been wonderful. What a wonderful live. Thank you, everybody that's been part of this live. Thank you for all the amazing super chats. Thank you for the wonderful, sweet comments, and for the silent viewers. And thanks for just hanging out. This has been an awesome live. I feel absolutely uplifted. And it's fun to hang out our Sunday evenings. I love these lives. You guys rock. Thank you for being a part of my journey and my channel, and some exciting stuff coming up. The shirts and the website. I'm excited for the blog post part because it'll be a chance for me to share you know, just some writing and stuff. I like to write too, so that'll be fun to have an outlet for writing. Just kind of like, here's my thoughts for the, you know, like not every day. It won't be that. It'll be like maybe seasonal or maybe once a month, or I don't know yet what it'll be, but that'll be fun to have a blog to share. So yeah, that's coming up, and there will likely be some overseas travel, possibly. Yeah, and then upgrade to my home on wheels in a few months. So some exciting stuff, but yeah, blessings to everybody, and stay well, stay safe, stay blessed. Okay, bye guys. I don't want to say goodbye, but I gotta get going. So take care. Bye.